Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. Halftime report, halfway through the month of May, halfway through my Star Wars month. How have I been going? Now, I will be honest, there was about a week where I didn't use any pens at all, so I haven't had as much use as I normally do, but still there's been enough there that I can give you some details. So first, we've got the Jinhao 95. This is inked with Robert Oster Green. Love this colour. To me, it's, I don't know if you would call it British racing green, but that's what it reminds me of. Very nice green. It's a fairly small nib. It's also a very thin pen, so I do find it is a bit too thin for me, a bit too light. The section is metal. I don't have any problems with my fingers slipping because it's so thin. I'm having to grip them so tightly, and I'll just see if I can get this oriented so you can hopefully see that. It's a nice pen, it's enjoyable, it writes well, it writes consistent, which is at the end of the day what we're after. Second pen, the Jinhao 9056. This is inked with Dominant Industry Winterwood. Nice wooden pen this. Again, nice pen. I love the looks of it. I love the feel of it. It's got a nice weight to it. The section, nice and wide on this one. The nib, it's a medium cursive italic from Kiwi Pens. Again, it's a lovely writing pen. Lots of line variation, lots of natural line variation, so there's loads of character that comes out in my writing. The only thing I would say with it, this nib sometimes it does catch on paper, especially when I'm using cheaper papers. When I'm using things like Rhodia or my Oxford Optic paper, I don't have an issue. But when I'm using my cheaper notepads, yeah, it does catch. Cartier Converter, just like that 95. And the ink in here seems to be really lasting a long time. I'm quite enjoying this one. I'm enjoying all of them. I know I keep saying that all the time, don't I? Pen number 3. This is the Jinh How 100 Centennial in Deep Sea Blue. This one actually ran out of ink today. This one here, I've got a medium Jinh How nib. There's the nib for you. A nice sized pen. I don't use this posted. You can post it. It feels clumsy and it feels too long. Section, just about nice. Could do with being a little bit wider, but, you know, I'm being very picky there. Cartridge converter, as I say, we've run out of ink. This has Diamine Thunderbolt in it. At the moment, I don't think I'm going to re-ink this. Now we're past the halfway point, I think I'll just take it out of rotation and just have 5 pens in a rotation and see how I go for the rest of the month. Just dropping in to interrupt your regular programming. Would you like to help support the channel? If so, please consider joining as a member. As a member, you'll get early access to my videos. I normally upload them a couple of days before they go out, and as soon as they're uploaded, they'll be released to members. There'll also be a shout out at the end of the videos, and then as we get the members coming in, we'll actually chat among ourselves and work out what other perks, what other things you'd like me to add in. You know, would you like maybe a monthly live chat just for members? All down to us. So please, if you can, consider joining the channel. A link will be in the description down below. Pen number 3. Here we've got the Conklin All-American. This is the Courage, and it's the white Courage. You can see there the word Courage. It's also got like a heartbeat on the back. Very nice pen. After my first experience with the Conklin All-American, you know, which was a wooden one, I was very disappointed. But this model has really made up for it. It's very nice. It's attractive. It's enjoyable to use. Again, nice size, nice width. Another one, it's Cartridge Converter. This one, out of ink as well. So another one that we're getting taken out of rotation. I may actually refill this one. Not sure if I'll put the same ink in it. I might put a different ink. Beauty of this, because it's mainly white, I can get away with virtually any ink in here. But I need to have a think on that, because I think it's too early in the month to go down to just 4 pens. But yeah, the Conklin All-American, this was actually gifted to me, and I'm very, very appreciative of it. You can see that engraving on it. It's just enjoyable. It's nice to use. It's such a pleasant pen. We now have a German pen, a Diplomat Arrow. This is in the factory finish, so it's like the raw aluminium. I've had this about 2.5 years now, and I'm not seeing any change in the colour, so it's not as if it's reacting with my skin. Being aluminium, to be honest, I wouldn't expect to see much of that anyway. Got a number 6 nib there. I believe it's made for Diplomat by Jinhao to Diplomat specifications. Let's see if I can get this to focus for you. Got to try and move my hand in the right direction. There we go. I don't know, I'm really struggling with this today. There we go. Got it into the focus point. Another one, which is a cartridge converter. Got plenty of ink left in this one. Two of my quibbles with this. Because the cap pulls off, I keep forgetting that. So what I end up doing is instead of pulling it off, I end up twisting it. And that then often untwists the body, which is a bit of a pain. The other thing is with the section here, it says metal section. It's got a little bit of a texture to it, but I do find that my fingers do slip as I'm writing. Fortunately, there's this little lip at the bottom, so I know I can feel as it's slipping, so I can very easily reposition. Again, unposted is very nice. Does post, and posts quite well as well. My final pen, the Visconti Homo Sapiens Dark Age. My grail pen. My baby. This is, I tell you, this gets stretched so nicely. So we've got that Visconti clip, all black and different shades. I would say the body, I'm saying it's black. It's more like a very dark grey. Then we've got these black bands going around. Hook save cap. So literally it's about a quarter of a turn and off it pulls. We've got an 18 karat gold nib on here. Remember to move that thing in the right direction. There we go. Oh, have I got it? No, I don't know. I'm going to give in trying to get these lined up. 18 karat gold nib. This one, vacuum filler, or power vacuum, I think they call it. So I can't show you the mechanism. One of the downsides, there's no ink window. So you've got no idea how much ink is in there. I may still be half full. I may run out next time I use it. Just don't know. So that's a downside. It's a heavy pen. There's a definite weight to it. And I really enjoy that. I think being heavy, it really adds to the whole feel of the writing experience when I'm using it. The nib, gorgeous to use, very soft. The ink in here is Diamine Fireside Snug. It was one of the Inkvent inks. I put it in here as a bit of an experiment, and I've got to be honest, wow, I love it. I love the combo. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to keep Fireside Snug in this pen until I've finished the little bottle that I've got. So it's only one of the little Inkvent bottles. So, within a year, I'll use that up. But I think that's, it's just such a nice match. And I think that's something I may do with this going forward, is try experimenting with different ink colours in it. Again, being black, similar to that white one. A black pen, you can put any colour ink in it, can't you? So that's the Visconti Homo Sapiens. So that's my halftime report. I've tried to keep this one a little bit brief. Please, if you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. Every time you like, every time you comment, just helps with the YouTube algorithm. What pens have you been using? How have you been getting on with them? Do you try and think about how you're enjoying the pens and what their good points are, what their negative points are? I'd love to know how you do that. Please drop a comment down below. Let's kickstart the conversation. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.